This whole long hair thing is unbecoming of Jaby. I texted my haircut lady today and I said, period. And that was it.
What did she say?
Nothing back.
She's like...
She's not even taking a chance of catching anything through a text. That's how much she's social distancing from the jabs.
I got a funny feeling. I got a funny feeling. Yeah.
Hello people, I am Jaby Koay, joined by ACHARA KIRK.
What's up, peeps?
We're going to look at Shah Rukh Khan Evolution 1992 to 2019. This has been long requested, very, very heavily requested. We were holding off on doing it only because we had done so many Shah Rukh Khan related videos. And so now that we've had a break of 24 hours because we just put out the DevDOS review, it's been a few more days than that, but I'm being a little bit hyperbolic. Sarcastic. Here we go, Shah Rukh Khan Evolution.
Hey there.
That eyeliner.
I love that.
This is his first film?
I guess so. I mean, he's had charm from the start.
That's how you win a girl.
Play in the mud.
She's walking away from you. You just keep chasing her. Hey. Pants!
Oh,
Get out of here with those pants! I'm always afraid to do that, and he just does it like nothing. I'm always afraid of poking a girl's eye out.
She's beautiful.
Is he lactose intolerant? What happened there? Okay.
So cute.
Hey!
Brothers from the same mother.
Here we go again.
They're so cute. You did the Jaby look.
I'm sure that's a lot better in context.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, again.
DDLJ, right?
You can really see that, like, Shah Rukh Khan, what do you call it? The thing we know him for, you can see it really taking mold.
Exactly.
Or taking shape, I should say.
Yeah. Oh, hey.
It's literally an evolution.
Oh, how did he do that?
Wire work?
Yeah.
Michael Jackson.
मुझे प्यार करो एक बार करो 100 बार करो
I need to see that. What's happening there?
Yeah. That's not how you play a violin.
Hey, Star Khan. That's what it feels like. And you're gonna like it.
Gosh, we're still in 1990s.
I love how every time you have that hero singing, there's always like some old guy looking indignant. Look at that mustache. Oh my.
Wow.
That is a haircut. Oh my.
Snow, not dandruff.
That was the haircut of the 90s though. I mean, Mel Gibson had the same exact hairstyle at the same exact time.
What's going on?
Looking longingly.
Yeah, let's get together.
I noticed Shah Rukh Khan wore a lot of like loose-fitted clothing in the 90s.
That was the style though.
Like even his suit in Dev Dust though. Or Dev Dust was early 2000s, wasn't it?
Yeah. That was cute. What's this? Oh, hey. 2 is better than 1. Oh.
Wow.
Oh, grab her by the hand. Put your jacket on the barbed wire. Let's go. Oh, wow.
Okay, there we go.
Oh. I'm liking the... She's like, think you can get me with the kids? Didn't your mama tell you it's rude to point? I want you.
I think you missed the parenthetical where it said, unless it's Shah Rukh Khan.
Yeah.
अरे भाई मैं कहाँ जाता हूँ कुछ लोग तो चाहते हैं अरे छोड़ो यार मैं जा रहा हूँ कलकत्ता अपनी बीवी से
Not a musical.
Oh, he looks really young there.
Yeah.
How many movies did they do together?
Well, that's the first one I think I saw with Aishwarya Rai. And then there's Dev Das, right? Not into it.
Hello.
Hi there. Wow, this looks dramatic.
That looks interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the music.
Also, Karina looks really sexy in that. Why is he being a third wheel? No? There she is!
What movie is this?
Oh.
I don't know that I've heard
I
of
think
this
this was
one.
your favorite scene, wasn't it? Except for the swing. Oh. I love the music from this movie. I also really like this song. The shark. मैं हूँ ना I am there.
Oh wow.
Wow. That's how Jaby feels every time a hot girl walks by and looks at him.
That looks like a fun dance. That looks a little dizzying though.
Oh wow. What did you do?
She does not look happy.
Oh, I remember the song.
This one looks familiar.
Oh, the mustache is back.
Oh my.
The chase begins again.
Hello, 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 hello. Big busking.
I'm the coach of the Indian national women's team. मुझे स्टेट्स के नाम ना सुनाई देते हैं, ना दिखाई देते हैं. सिर्फ एक मुल्क का नाम सुनाई देता है. इंडिया.
Oh, Shanti, oh. Come on, Jaby. song was lovely too.
Intelligent too. Very smart. कोई नहीं बता पाया कि मेरे ऐसे होने की वजह क्या है, लेकिन पूरा कर लिया, अपने लिए एक खुशहाल जिंदगी बना ली मैंने।
I love that song. That's a hairstyle.
Well, I think it was a wig.
It looked nice on him though.
Some legs. It's always busking, huh?
Yeah. Nice one.
Oh, I just caught that. So that's the second reference then to Rajnikant. The first one being in Raw 1.
In Raw 1, yeah. Clearly a fan.
Oh, there it is.
Lungi dance, right? Also, she keeps getting on fire. Ugh. That beautiful.
दिल तो हर किसी के पास होता है, लेकिन सब
Is that like the biggest age gap?
तुमने ढूंढा है क्या भगवान? नहीं तो मिल जाता। और जो मिला है शायद वो ही ढूंढा होगा, सोच के देखो।
नहीं, तुझे तो पक्का नहीं ढूंढ रहा था।
That was really 2018?
Yeah.
Was this just a music video?
Yeah, it was just a music video. It was a cute music video though.
Marshall.
Wow. He has largely looked the same for the past
I know.
20 years.
That's crazy, right? Like, he's preserved himself
Hold on.
really well.
92 to... Wait, no, 30 years. 1992 to 2019 is 27 years.
Wow.
He hit a point like in the late 90s and he's just sort of looked like that since then.
But I feel like watching this and having watched Salman Khan's Evolution video before this, it seems like maybe Salman Khan did a bunch more movies. There was a period in the 90s and
I think
early
this just
2000s.
I think this just went by faster.
Really?
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. It just seems like he did a whole bunch early on, which makes sense because like I say, when you're starting out, you're literally just like, yes, I'll do everything because like I'm just so happy for work and you know, as you're building your fame, you want to keep going so that people don't forget you. And then I guess a similar kind of thing where as you get older as well, you become a little bit more picky and you just kind of slow down a little bit on the output.
You're right. Salman Khan has had 132 credits, but I mean, this is just going off IMDb credits at a glance. He's had 132 credits, whereas Shah Rukh Khan's had 107.
Yeah, it just felt like a little bit less, that's all.
But like, I honestly wasn't even thinking about that. After you pass 50, it's like, I don't even count anymore. It's like,
Right.
that's so many movies. I've grown up with actors and actresses and directors that have done maybe 20 movies over their entire life.
Right.
And that's their legacy. Whereas you have actors in India that have done well over 300 films. At a certain point, I'm like, I'm not even, who's keeping track at this point, you know?
I am.
What is always surprising to me though is because of the rivalry of fans between Salman Khan and Shah Rukh Khan, I'm always surprised at how many times they've worked together. I'm also surprised at who we didn't see him working with. He must have at some point, but I didn't see any scenes with him and Amir Khan. He must have worked with them at some point, right?
I don't know.
In this Evolution video, we didn't see it, but I'm sure we've seen them on camera together at some point somewhere. I'm just surprised at how many films that Shah Rukh Khan and Salman Khan have done together. I'm also interested in how many actors that he has yet to work with, or at least work with a lot. Like, there are certain people he's worked with multiple times.
Yeah.
But we haven't seen that much of him and RUKH together, for instance. So it'd be cool to see them work together again. Just, you know, I wonder what goes on behind the scenes. Who likes who and who doesn't like who.
It seems like most of the time it's, this is the hero. There can only be one hero. There can only be one guy in the spotlight. And there have been some movies where they've been like, nah, let's have lots of leading guys together and we can all have great roles together in this movie. But that doesn't really happen all that often. It seems like, no, there's like one lead guy or like one lead girl or maybe two lead girls and that's it. And you just kind of mix and match.
If I was to go to Bollywood and start directing, I'd probably just do a series of buddy cop films and just keep putting people together. Like RUKH and Shah Rukh Khan is a buddy cop duo. Like
wow.
one's the straight man, one's the goofy character, the edgy guy. The Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker or the Riggs and Murtaugh sort of situation.
Right, yeah.
You know, I'll just keep doing that each film.
Until you find the winning combination.
Until I've completely saturated my own market, then I would stop.
Then you're like, I have made every buddy cop movie imaginable.
But I feel like people would just watch that, just out of sheer curiosity about seeing these people you don't normally see in a film together all the way through. What would that look like? What's their chemistry like for 3 hours? I was gonna say 90 minutes because that's the American standard, but like 3 hours, you gotta have your songs in there.
Speaking of songs, there were a lot of great songs that Shah Rukh Khan has been involved with, and I enjoyed that. But especially in the beginning, it did kind of seem like he was just playing this one character all the time. If they hadn't changed the titles, I would have been like, are we watching the same movie from like the 90s? Like in the 90s, you know what I mean? Because he was that romantic lead guy. And he did a whole bunch with Kajol, yeah, as well.
There was a number of times where you saw a very, very green mountain, fields behind them as they were dancing around trees and whatnot. Salman Khan and Shah Rukh Khan have had very similar starting out, but then they sort of each took their own path where Salman Khan became more of the action guy and Shah Rukh Khan still retained that romantic thing and he dabbled with the action stuff. He dabbled with different things here and there.
Yeah.
And I like when Shah Rukh Khan does that. I like when he experiments, even if it's not a success, as in the case of Zero, I still like that he tries to do different things because it's interesting. It's always interesting when he goes outside of his comfort area, his comfort zone. What he knows is a definite winner, a definite sell. I didn't love Raze, but I like that he tried that. Same with, again, Zero and Fan and all those, like a number of these films that are considered flops. I actually enjoy the experimental aspect of them because it's Shah Rukh Khan trying to evolve, not to, you know, beat the word over the head. It's him trying out different things to give his audience something new, and I think that's commendable, and I think in 20 years' time, people will appreciate that more. Much like how we appreciate like the Star Wars prequels now more today than we did when they first came out. I feel like Shah Rukh Khan's experimental films will have much more appreciation later on.
And it's awesome as well that he's kind of taking more of a producer role, just trying his hand at making projects get off the ground and stuff. I think that's really smart. Like I've said said multiple times in an evolution of an actor becoming a producer. It just makes sense. It's a no-brainer, really.
Someone left a comment on our DevDOS review, I believe, where they said that Shah Rukh Khan has stated that he's basically a director's actor. He's gonna do whatever the director wants him to do. It makes sense that he stayed relatively within the same trend for a very long time because he's coming to set, he's doing a job.
Yeah.
He's like, what do you want me to do? I'm gonna do that. And he's done it over and over again, so however people see him is what he's sort of just slipped into.
Yeah.
Right?
And it's like what you said when we were watching it, you know, you can really see the evolution of Shah Rukh Khan, the star, as you're watching him go along in these roles.
It's just kind of cool because like when he's younger, he's starting out more loosey-goosey. It hasn't really taken shape yet. It hasn't really taken like its mold. But then as he goes along, he leans more and more and more into this romantic hero, which is riding that line, that fine line between like cheesy and amazing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's like, it could swing one way or the other, and he writes it carefully enough that it really does work for most of it. There are instances where, from what I've seen, when I'm like, that's not working for me, but most of the time it does work. Like even over the course of watching this, I'm like, yeah, that works. I'm not being facetious. I'm not being hyperbolic in any way. Like I was literally thinking, wow, he looks really good the way he's doing that. And my favorite look of his was in Raw 1. I've said that before, but I've noticed that when he slicks his hair with some kind of like shiny gel, that's when he looks his best. I just noticed. That's like my favorite Shah Rukh Khan look. You need to watch Fan, even if you don't review it, because his performance as Gaurav, like that's, maybe I'm being biased because it's like the first experience I really had with him. His performance as that character, like he's really good at becoming this other thing. Despite the flops, do that more. Just keep experimenting because I feel like something's gonna hit if he just keeps trying things out.
It's almost freeing in a way to have had those flops and still be in the position that he is as Shah Rukh Khan, because now he could just be like, well, I know what it feels like to have flops. Let me just go ahead and try anyway. Do you know what I mean? There's like less pressure there.
No matter what he's making money, he's going to make money no matter what. I was watching an interview with Manoj Bajpayee, and he said something to the effect of, even the films that don't perform like exceedingly well are still making money somehow. The producers have it figured out where they're gonna make their money no matter what.
Yeah, whether that's like going on to like an online streaming or the festival circuit or whatever. Yeah, there's always a way.
I've been going back and forth with Harshvardhan Kapoor, for instance. We've been talking about the fact that Bhavesh Joshi has been picking up momentum, has been picking up steam, like it's got this second life that's been coming about, which is what I fully expected to happen because it didn't perform well in theaters. I knew it was gonna get some weird cult following that was gonna develop over time. I think that he by all rights should keep experimenting because even if he doesn't make money on the movies, he's making money off the cricket team that he owns. He's making money somewhere.
Yeah, I think this is the perfect time for Shah Rukh Khan to evolve some more and to give us something different and like maybe just do whatever the hell he wants to do. Just play the characters that he's always wanted to play without being pigeonholed as the romantic guy or whatever. I think he can do it.
I would love to see a buddy cop film between him and Hrithik and Kajol as their boss. Because Kajol keeps playing the romantic lead, and like the only time I've seen her, I mean, albeit I haven't seen many of their films together, except for My Name is Khan.
Right.
She is a feisty person. She's a strong character in real life, and I feel like she could lean into that in the film where she's in the power position over Shah Rukh Khan as opposed to being like the romantic love interest.
No, I totally watched that. She's older now, so she has even more gravitas from her age and experience. I think that would be really great casting, actually. Make it happen.
You were talking about the film he did with Alia Bhatt being the biggest age gap.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I think the biggest age gap ever was between Anna Nicole Smith and her husband, her late husband.
Oh no, I just meant out of Shah Rukh Khan's movies.
I know, I was just trying to make a stupid joke.
Oh, okay.
So, she's dead too. So, the late Anna Nicole Smith and her late husband.
Oh, okay. I was like, who died?
Didn't she die?
She did die. I thought you meant
But she was married to like an old guy in a wheelchair, right? That was her?
I think so. For a second there, I thought you meant like Alia Bhatt had died or something, and I was like, what?
Yeah, see, that's her. She married the billionaire J. Howard Marshall. That's an age gap. So
I just meant like a Shah Rukh Khan and
I'm just saying,
leading lady
when you have that as your barometer, Shah Rukh Khan could be dating someone who's 30 years his, what do you call it?
Junior.
And that's fine. It still works. He looks good for his age.
He does.
So it doesn't like hit you quite like seeing someone who doesn't look good for their age dating someone 30 years their junior, right?
Like when my friend dated someone 20 years her senior and they used to go out to restaurants and people would be like, oh, that's so cute that you're bringing your daughter to dinner.
The way you resolve that is just kissing at the beginning of the dinner so that no one says anything stupid to you. Achara and I have a mutual friend that is married to someone much older than her, like 30 years her senior.
That's true.
On paper, that looks weird. I don't know how we got here in the conversation. On paper, that looks weird, but you see them together and it's like, well, he looks good for his age, so it's not as weird.
And also, she's an old soul, so they kind of meet somewhere in the middle.
You guys, this was fun, and I enjoyed watching Shah Rukh Khan evolve to become evolved.
And yes,
And so-
we hope for more evolves of Shah Rukh Khan.
I would like some more hashtag evolves.
Yes, hashtag evolve, Shah Rukh Khan,
You
we
know.
love you.
Moreover, I would like to see him experiment more,
Yes.
despite the fact that he's had some, some bumps in the road. I think that he should continue to experiment because he is so much more interesting when he does. He's so much more capable. I think that he has a way of creating likable people that are characters, and
Yes.
he should continue to make those. I'm done repeating myself. You guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Please check out ACHARA KIRK as well as myself on the social media. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that bell icon, all notifications, please, because that helps us out. And YouTube likes us more and likes you more when you do that. Everyone wins. And check out our other reactions, reviews, short films, vlogs, and interviews. I'm Jaby Koay. This is
ACHARA KIRK.
Peace out.